Hello, people of God. Welcome to another episode of Word in Season. Today, we're going to talk about the power of prayer. Prayer is a very powerful tool that is accessible to every believer. If you're a Christian, it's a must. You have to pray. That is the reason why Jesus taught his disciples how to pray. Believers, in the book of Acts, chapter 16, verse 25, it says, around midnight, Paul and Silas were praying and singing hymns to God, and the other prisoners were listening. In your case, heaven will be listening. Suddenly, there was a massive earthquake, and the prison was shaken to its foundation. All the doors immediately flew open, and the chains of every prisoner fell off. The jailer woke up to see the prison doors wide open. He assumed the prisoners had escaped, so he drew his sword to kill himself. But Paul shouted to him, "Stop! Don't kill yourself. We're all here." People of God, this is an instance where Paul and Silas were in captivity. They were in jail. And they could be sitting there anxious, afraid. But that was not what happened. They prayed. That is why the book of Philippians tells us not to be anxious for anything, but in everything, through prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, we should make our request known unto God. And the peace of God that surpasses all understanding shall guard our hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. In the case of Paul and Silas, the peace of God found them because they chose to pray instead of being afraid. Children of God, prayer should be our first call when we go through trials and temptations. Before we turn to any man for counsel or advice, we should pray to God. We should communicate to God. That is what prayer is. Prayer is our way of communicating to God. If we do this, we are guaranteed we will be able to stand in these times. Children of God, we have to pray all the time. People of God, grace abounds. And that is the reason why we can go before God. So instead of going to people with our problems, let's seek the counsel of God first before we turn to human. God bless and keep you. Peace. Shalom. Until we meet again. Bye-bye.